Hello guys, welcome back. And today in this video, I'd like to show us how to use Zoho campaign to create, responsive designs, customized messages, and delivering emails to inboxes in order to connect with, new customers. So, firstly, what does Zoho campaign mean? Zoho campaign basically is an email and SMS marketing tool, that is designed to help businesses create, send, automate, and also analyze marketing campaign, within one place. So Zoho campaign, what it does basically is that you know, it is an email marketing tool or even SMS marketing tool that helps businesses that business would use to communicate with their customers through periodic newsletters or promotions and even automated email sequences. So Zoho campaign would can you can help create professional emails that you want to send to your contacts or even send a targeted audience emails or promotions or any newsletters, right? And to also track those activities and performances of any campaign that you get to send, so to say. So without any further ado, I'd like to show us how to get started with that. So in order to get access to Zoho campaign, but currently what you're seeing on my screen is the login page, and for us to be able to find ourselves on this login page, we need to go to our browser, click on open a new tab and search campaigns campaigns.zoho.com, right? So when you click on enter, sorry, campaign.zoho.com, then click on enter. So it is currently loading, and right, so this is the login page, and on this page, if you have an existing account, then you can definitely come to the top right corner that says sign in and click on it. But if you do not, right, that means you want to create a new profile, a new account for your Zoho campaign. Then you can on this screen you'd see 14-day free trial, no credit card required. So over here is where you can input your details and sign up for free. So your important details that is needed, it will be your name, your email address, your password, and your phone number. Then click on this checkbox here that says I agree to the terms of service and privacy policy. When you click on it and you click on sign up for free, so that way you easily get to create a Zoho campaign account. But for me, I already have an existing account, so I want to log in. So on this top right corner, I'll click on sign in. Then it's going to load up the login page. We have to be asking for our email address and our password, right? So this is currently loading. So let's wait a little bit. Yeah. So the the login page is coming up gradually. Let's wait a little bit longer. So I can basically come to the first tab to come and as well sign in. So anyone that okay, I think this here is the first one that loads. So now it's asking for the username, right, that I used to sign up. So currently I'm using user20 and that's the email address. Then I click on next. Then it's asking for password. So at the point of creating an account, it's going to ask you for your own desired password, which you must have entered to be able to sign up. So now that I currently want to sign in, it is asking for your username and your email address and your password. So once you've provided those two information, then click on sign in. Yeah, so our Zoho campaign dashboard is coming up, right? Okay, so it's still coming up, right? It's still loading. Anyway, this is actually still kind of loading. I don't know why. I think network today is slow, but yeah, we can see on our left side of the screen here is our dashboard. is our module basically. Currently, what the screen is going to load up is the dashboard. That's right. All right. So now, this is our Zoho campaign dashboard. This is where we get to always have to see a a quick look at activities that must have been that must have done on our Zoho experience, any activity that must have carried out. As I was about to explain to us the other time that this left part of the screen is the modules, and this is the campaign modules, where the campaign module is where we get to create SMS and email campaigns and more. You see, the contact module allows to create contacts and to also add contact list. Then there's the automation, there's the e-commerce, there's the library, and there's the reports. So firstly, if I want to get started with sending a campaign, I want to have contacts available in the system, or let me say the contact list, right? The people that I want to be sending a campaign to, let me say a marketing campaign or a promotional campaign. So I'll firstly go to the contact module, click on contacts, then I'll go to manage list because I'm trying to create new contacts or a new list. Then I'll click on create list at this part of the screen. Now it's asking for list name, so um I would say new subscribers, or say new members, right? Depends on the name of the list. You could say prospects, then click on save, right? So here is asking, it has three options that I can use to get contact on my list. So firstly is to add contacts manually, or to import contacts, or to let contacts flow from like a sign up form. So this is where you get to have like a sign up form link that you must have attached somewhere, or just, or maybe you just want to send it to people to sign up. Then from there it automatically gets added to this new subscribers list. So but what I would like to do is to add contacts manually. So I'll click on add new contacts, then it takes me to this screen, and this screen is where you get to add multiple contacts easily. So if you have like 10, 15, 20 contacts that you want to add to this list of new subscribers, then you can always get to add them here. So firstly, I would say the email address, I'll say slim785@gmail.com. Then the company name, Slim and Long Holdings. First name, Slim. Um, Last name, based on the information that you have available, those are what you get to add to each of these lines for each contact. Then once you're done, then it's asking for subscription type. I would say marketing, right? Because I'm trying to send a marketing campaign to new contacts. So then I would say these contacts have given consent to receive emails relevant to my product. Then I click on add. So when I click on add, you can always easily see it here. It says total count 1, because I only added one contact to the list. Then if it says new contact, so if I'm adding new contact to the list, this is where I get to see the number of new contacts that has been added, then duplicate contacts and all of that. So now that I already have contacts added to in the system, then I would want to create an email campaign that I want to send to the contacts on the list. So I'll come to the campaigns module, click on campaign module, and I'll click on email campaigns, right? So for this, I would want to go to my top right corner that says create campaign and click on it. Now here it is asking what type of campaign would you like to create, right? So there is regular email campaign, there's A/B testing, there's whole meeting campaign, there's survey monkey, right? That's if it is a survey campaign that I'm trying to create. But yeah, I'm only just trying to create a regular email campaign, so I click on that. It's going to ask for campaign name. I would say welcome farm or welcome family, right? Then save and proceed. All right. So on this page, it is going to be asking me for subject. So I click on subject, and what subject do I want to put? I would say welcome family, right? Welcome family. Then pre-header I would say welcome new subscribers, and I click on save. So it's currently saving. So now it's asking add sender details. So I'll click on same sender for all, right? Because I want the same sender for all the contacts that is on the list. Then it's asking for sender's name. I would say Daniel Code. Then it's asking for a sender email address. Currently, this email address domain hasn't been verified, right, for Zoho campaign, but I have one that is already verified, which is contacts at Linux route. So um, so now it's asking that I reply to is it single address or based on custom field, right? So I'll just click on single address, then the email address that you want, any reply to come back to, right? You add the email address as well and click on save. Alright, so I clicked on save and it's currently saving. So yeah, we'll go over to the content, which is the actual content of the campaign that I'm trying to send. So I'll click on create content. Then um, we have different options of adding, the content to the campaign that I'm trying to create. So there's an option for saved templates, an option for pre-designed templates, the option for basic templates. If you have HTML code editor, plain text, just any. These are like basically the methods where you can get to add content to your email campaign. So, but I'll go for pre-designed templates, and this pre-designed templates is more like templates that you have existing on Zoho campaign itself. So that's different types of templates categories. So over here is the header. It says welcome, right? So all the templates you are seeing here, even when you click on show more, you'll be seeing different kind of welcome templates. Then there's holiday templates that you can always select from and customize to your own preference or suitability. Then seasons, there's deal and offers. But let me just go for a welcome template, right? So okay, let me click on see more, and alright, I'll click on this. Then when it loads up, I can now click on use this template. So so I clicked on you to use the template and it's already loading, right? So here is the work area where we get to customize, edit and build the email, the information that we want to have as our campaign, right? The email information that I want to have. So, and you can see that where I'm hovering around, we can always see a rectangle basically that is highlighted for each of those content. So it means for every rectangle that I'm seeing, it is editable, it is customizable, it is deletable, right? And to my left side is the element. So these elements are like fields that I can always drag and drop. So when I click on an element, then gives you different types of elements available. That is the text sizes that is available. So if I want a larger text, so I'll just click and drag. That you're saying drop here, right? So but I don't want to drop it here for now. But that's basically how we get to add elements. So when we go back, sorry, okay. So firstly, I'm trying to work on. Okay, let me just go back to editing this. The content of the campaign I'm trying to send. So I was talking about the elements, right? So these are different elements. There's image, there's image and text, there's button, there's columns, spacer, divider. So any kind of elements that I intend to add, so you just click and drag. Then there's layout. So if this is the layout that I currently want to have, I can different layouts, and basically when you click on it, it helps you, shows you how you want to set it up, right? So but let me go back to elements. So firstly, this is an header, right? And this header is a picture header. That's why it's showing image property. So it's a picture field. So you might want to change the picture that is there, right? So if you have like a company picture that you can use as an header, so you can click on change, you can click on edit. So from this edit you can do like different edits, because there's different tools here for editing, right? So you can as well click on change. So it will ask you to upload. So when you click on upload, it will ask if you're uploading from computer or you'd like to import from a web URL, right? So if that is the case, just follow whatever you intend to do, and you can as well delete, right, by coming to this to click on the actual image. Then there's a settings icon, then there's a delete button, like the trash button. So when you click on it, it's going to ask you that you can still view, just going to give you a prompt and asking if you still want to delete. Then you go ahead and by clicking on delete. So that we have deleted that header. Then over here there's a spacer, right, or like a divider. So I can also as well delete the divider. Then now that I've deleted that, let me say I want to add an header, right? Okay, so I'll come to this text, then click on the larger text and just drag. So it's asking, this is basically like where you get to type in the content or what the message, or let me say the word or text or anything that you want that particular element to have or represent. So currently I'll just say welcome, or let me say hey farm, right, with exclamation. Okay, so then you can also give the text bold. Can bold the text, increase the font size, right? Just get to you can add a link, do different things with the available tools that is here. But I'm sure we are familiar with all these tools, so when we navigate through, we can know exactly what we want to do. You can also push the text to middle, right? Okay, that's align and center. That's it for the text. Sorry. Um, yeah. So now it's already in the center and it's in bold. Then now the next field is also like a text field, right? So uh, so I'd also want to edit this and say welcome to the family, right? So let me just do this. Welcome to the family. Then I can just make it add italics to that, right? Also make it align in the center. Then I think that's good. Then even now this is showing you an image. Is already this image is added to the template, right, as a default image, but can as well change it. You can edit it, you can add a link to this image such that when users or people, the recipients of this particular email, when they tap on this image, it can always redirect them to another URL. So this is what this link to URL is for. So when you add this, because you can follow the informations to basically know what to do, right? It's just based on your preferences and how you want the customization to be. Then, so you can just go through the whole thing, customize based on your preference, and click on done. So once you click on done, right, then I can click on, if you're done with customizing and editing the whole information, the fields, adding elements and all of that to this campaign. Once you're done with that, then you click on proceed. Now it's telling me that it is saving the content, right? All right, so now one thing that I'm here to do is to add recipients. That is the contacts, right? The lists that I had already earlier created. So the customers that I want to actually send this email campaign to. So I need to add them here. So that's why I have to come to these recipients aspects, then click on add recipients. So then I'll click on lists. Of course, I already have existing list. So this is the new subscriber list that I've created, and I also have sample lists. So if I have different lists, and now if the campaign that I want to send below is for any of those lists, so you can always add as much list as you intend to. So once those lists have been added, then I scroll down and click on save. Alright, so now I have my subjects ready. I have the sender information there. I have the recipient that I want to send to, and I also have the content. So now I can actually just send now, which is send immediately, or send in batches, right? So this send immediately, I can either send now or send in batches, and I can say I want to have it in batches of 2, then interval, right? Is it every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes? So or I can say send now. Then also there's an option to send later. So when I click on send later, there's different options, different preferences that you can use to customize the send later option. But let me just go with send immediately and send now. Then when you click on send, so it's going to ask for the company details. So it's asking for a phone number. So I'll say 0806669. Alright, then industry. So it's asking to select industry. So I could say that art and architecture design. So it's asking for the organization's address. So I'll just say 2A 19th Street. Right. So then I click on update. So do you want to send your email campaign now? Then I can either click on not now, that's if I do not send it now, or just click on send. Right. So once you click on send, it's currently loading, and the email campaign is actually sending. So yeah, that's basically how to send an email campaign. And you have reports, right, where you can get to generate reports based on your sent campaign, right, list-based reports, basically any kind of reports related to all the campaigns that you must have created and sent so far in the system. So that's basically how to create and send email campaign, right? And I hope this tutorial video really helps out a lot. Thank you, and bye for now.
Droidedge Consulting, powering your business with smart digital solutions. From automation to analytics, we help you work faster, smarter, and better. Let's build the future together.